There is no community in the world like the community in Great Neck and the community at the North Shore Hebrew Academy.
North Shore Hebrew Academy is a crucial cog in the running of our Great Neck community.
We're never satisfied to just rest on our accomplishments. We're always looking to make things better for our students.
Everyone here is a friend.
My friends here are caring, they're loving.
It really is a place that prepares you for life.
The child that we graduate is a child that's committed to Torah, that's committed to mitzvot, that's committed to Judaism, and at the same time is able to embrace the modern world.
You get a product out of a school like North Shore that you don't get a product out of elsewhere.
It's really a privilege to be able to send our kids to a school where every single day something incredible is happening in the school.
Tonight, we are honoring 3 outstanding honorees. All 3 have contributed significantly to the growth of this institution.
They exemplify excellence in teaching, they exemplify a commitment to the school community, and taking a leadership role in the school and helping to make that school a better place.
Cheryl and Ron Silverman truly exemplify what we ask of our parent body, to get involved in their children's education by giving not only of their resources, but their time.
Cheryl and Ron are dedicated parents to the North Shore Hebrew Academy, and it's their dedication that allows us to do all these wonderful programs. And you see it reflected in each of their children.
They are people who have outstanding children, who live a life of Torah, who are interested in chesed, who are interested in building the institution.
They dedicate their time, they dedicate their resources to making sure that our student body has the cutting edge advantage.
We have a really terrific school. It delivers things that other schools can't deliver. So when you see this opportunity and you want the most for your kids and you want this great result, it makes you happy to contribute.
What's really nice about having parents in a school is that you're able to connect the family life to school life.
To be part of the school, to be part of their lives, to show them that you need to be involved.
But it's very clear that they have very specific goals for their children. They teach their children menschlichkeit and to be kind and nice and good and to take their Torah learning extremely seriously.
At North Shore, they had a double Gemara class that I took every year, where it was 2 periods of Gemara. That propelled me to go to Israel for the year and learn in Israel, and that just all tied me together. And now at NYU, I have a charuta a couple times a week where we continue learning Gemara.
The family in general is a family of chesed. It's a family of strong values.
The fact that the Silvermans have accepted this honor in memory of Cheryl's father tells you all you need to know about the unique nature of these two.
My father has taught us how important family and education is.
I'd always talk to him about his life in the war, and he would always talk to me about school and ask me how everything was going.
The first question he'd ask us is, how's school? How are you doing? You're working hard. You know, surviving the Holocaust, coming to America with nothing, and having to learn a language on his own and support his family, being the eldest, raising an amazing, very, very large family. I guess his emphasis was on education, and that's how he rose to the top, and that's what he wants from us.
He has 15 grandchildren going through North Shore, or went through North Shore, 1 great-grandchild. And to him, that was the most important thing, and he loved it. He loved the school, and a lot of people knew him here.
The only thing I want to tell Ron is this year we have Mandarin, and it is being offered at the North Shore Hebrew Academy High School, and that's thanks to you.
You can have your kid take Mandarin, they can study Gemara, they can take AP Economics, they can play hockey, they can do 20 different extracurriculars. And I don't know any other school, where you can get that combination of the Limudei Kodesh, Limudei Chol, and become a well-rounded, a Zionistic, a really, really warm, empathetic, and a successful person in one package in a school, in your community. We're blessed to be here. And thanks to all the leadership and all the teachers and the faculty at North Shore.
I would like to wish a big mazel tov to my mom and dad.
There's no 2 parents in the entire world who deserve this honor more than you guys.
Sending congratulations to my parents.
Mazel tov, Mom and Dad, we love you.
Laura and Scott Danoff are North Shore's high-energy and passionate guests of honor.
They always give 100% to whatever they do. They're role models in, not only in our family, but in the community as well.
My parents are really warm to everyone they meet. My dad is extremely kind. My mom is extremely energetic.
So it was actually soon after I came to Great Neck, I received a phone call who said he was the brother of a woman living in Great Neck. And was wondering if I would be willing to meet with them once a week to learn Torah.
When our 5 children were younger, they also attended public school and Hebrew school. My brother, who was about to Teshuva, he wrote me an 18-page typed letter telling me that we live in 2 different worlds and his was the better life. So he arranged for Scott and I to learn with Rabbi Polikoff and later Rabbi Lerner. And one day it all started to make sense.
I think it's truly impressive that my parents were able to become more religious at a later part of their lives.
As soon as they started sending us to North Shore, they really became part of the North Shore community and they felt like they were part of this family, and we also felt like we were part of that family.
We are so fortunate to have Aura, Laura and Scott's granddaughter, at our toddler program at our Young Israel Great Neck campus. Aura is bright and inquisitive, and she has the sweetest disposition. We're very excited to welcome next year more of the Danoff grandchildren.
We have a very big internship program in our school, and Dr. Laura Danoff took many of our students who were interested in the health professions into her office to let them shadow her and to work with her.
Laura Danoff is a good friend, and whenever I see her, she politely points out the imperfection in this tooth right over here. And Laura, I just want you to know that, yes, I know that the Invisalign will correct that problem in no time.
Scott is a very hands-on kind of person. When he gets involved in something, he throws himself literally 110% into it. So not only was he content to join the Great Neck Synagogue, but he also wanted to be involved in the leadership of the Great Neck Synagogue.
Well, most of my friends know that my favorite hobbies, besides dentistry, is construction and woodworking. I truly believe that these talents were inherited from my grandfather, B'Tzalel HaKohen, of blessed memory.
When we started the high school back in 2001, we had a very big room in our 175 Community Drive campus that we used as a shul. Dr. Scott Danoff volunteered to build us an Aron Kodesh.
This new Aron was placed in the temporary location of the North Shore Hebrew Academy High School, right up the hill across the street from North Shore Hospital. All 4 of our girls went to that high school, and Laura and I always had such great pleasure in going to the events there and seeing the students davening in front of the Aron.
Mom and Dad, this is such a well-deserved honor. We are so proud of you, and we love you so much.
Mazel tov, Mom and Dad. We're all so proud of you, and we really hope that we could follow in your footsteps one day.
Mom and Dad, I'm so proud of you. Mazel tov, you truly deserve this honor.
Mazel tov on this amazing honor, being honored by the North Shore Hebrew Academy. We love you.
The friends I made at North Shore are some of the most important people in my life today and some of my best friends. I really owe it all to my mom and dad for believing in me and for sending me to North Shore to get a really well-rounded education.
It's a tremendous statement about the identity of the North Shore Hebrew Academy, that you have generations of alumni moving back to Great Neck, settling back in the community in which they grew up, and sending their kids to the school and working within the school and committing to the school and helping build the school. That says a lot about the feeling of home that this school has generated.
This is our future. These are our future leaders. This is our future generation. And it's vital that we take the example from special families like the Silvermans and the Danoffs and get involved in the North Shore Hebrew Academy.
Susan Newborn is an amazing colleague, friend, teacher, advisor.
She is clearly one of the most outstanding educators I have ever worked with in my 43 years in Jewish education.
I really do love teaching. I'm always very happy to come here every day. I come here filled with enthusiasm.
She is warm, generous, and kind, and works behind the scenes to help everyone in this building.
You can always go to her for advice, and she'll always be open to helping you, whether it's with your personal life or an essay.
She's helped me be able to write more persuasive arguments, to write more creatively, and I think the tools she's given me I will use greatly in my next 4 years as a student at Harvard and beyond in my career as a scientist or a researcher.
She gives 110% every day, no matter what, and as a result, everyone wants to give that back to her. Everyone wants to make her proud.
I'm always at a loss for words, A, because I'm afraid she'll correct me, and B, because of the fact that she's just nonstop energy.
We had this play we were doing in class, we were reading, and you had this character who's like extremely extravagant, has like a southern accent, and like every day we get to class and Miss Newborn like assumes this character, becomes like a southern woman.
Every class is a show for me, and they're my audience.
She's a Broadway show.
Every year, dozens of students come back to visit the school. They all want to go visit Susan.
What I remember most about Mrs. Newborn was that she was always very energetic and she was very enthusiastic about the material she was teaching us.
It is a cliche to say that the school is my second family, but it is.
If I had to think of a common thread that ties all three of our honorees together, I think the word would be involvement. Involvement in our children's education, involvement in chesed activities, and involvement in inspiring our children.
It's a new day. Get up, get up. There's no time to wait. Get up, get up. We'll find ourselves lost in the sun.
They really have something that caters to everyone.
There are so many ways that we're not only educating the children's minds, but we're really educating their neshama, their souls.
There's no time to waste. We'll find ourselves lost in the sun.
I've been able to explore a lot of interests that I never knew I had. I've learned about robotics here. I've learned about electrical engineering and circuits.
It's time to get up.
And our students really feel like they're at home at North Shore Hebrew Academy.